Hi folks, this is Jack Spirico with another survival podcast video. Today we're going to be cooking with our new solar oven by Global Solar Ovens. And we're going to make a simple little recipe, very similar to something my grandmother used to make, my own little bit of flair thrown into it. She used to do it with a slow cooker. And we're going to use Nature's slow cooker today, again a solar oven. So what are we going to be cooking today? Well, what we've got is a beautiful Thai pork sirloin roast. And nothing special, that just goes in the pot, and there's absolutely nothing in there with it. We're going to be adding 2 or 3 main ingredients today. Number one, we're going to be using apples. Now apples traditionally go with pork. I've seen a lot of people eating, pork chops and applesauce. In fact, the camera woman loves pork chops and applesauce. She also likes to take my really beautifully seasoned steaks and drench them in applesauce, but we won't talk about that today. Additionally, we're going to be using some one thinly sliced onion with about 4 or 5 cloves of very coarsely chopped garlic in there as well. On the apples, what we were looking at there was about three full apples. So nothing special here, guys. All you're going to do, take your apples, and you can see the consistency that they're chopped here, and just dump your apples into the pork, covering them on the bottom, on the top, on the sides. Onions and garlic, in it goes. And then I mentioned my own addition. I'm going to use a little bit of dark brown sugar added to this because pork and the sweetness of the apples will be brought out by the sugar. I'm going to use about 4 teaspoons of brown sugar, which is not a lot, really. Let's make it 5. And that'll melt down nicely and form a glaze. Now the beauty of this is we don't have to really pay attention to this all day. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to pause the camera, we're going to put the lid on the pot, we're going to go outside, show you the solar oven, we're going to stick this thing in there, and the sun is in the east right now. We'll have the oven pointed to the east. About the only thing I'll do today is I'll turn the oven around and point it to the west when the sun gets to the other side of the sky, and then we'll show you the finished product at the end of the day. So here we are outside. We've got the new Global Sun oven. I'll probably do another video where I'll actually show you the parts of the oven and do a review of it. Today I just wanted to show you how it works and show you how to cook something cool with it. So you can't see it right now. There's no way we're going to get a good shot of it, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. But we've had it out here preheating, which you don't really have to do, but it doesn't hurt anything. So it's been out here for about 30 minutes while I got the stuff ready. It's right now about 300 degrees in there. So all we got to do is lift it up, drop in our pot of pork, and it actually just sizzled when I put it in the bottom of a little cantilever that keeps the pot level, to give you an idea of how hot it really is in there. We'll close it down. There's 2 little levers that are on it, and that's it. And again, shooting shadows is going to be damn near impossible today with the glare that we have off the oven, but if you could see the shadows behind, you'd see the shadows straight behind the oven, and that's what you're really going to want to do. We're lucky with all the room we have here because the sun's going to go directly overhead and back to the other side. So the only thing that I'll do today is change it so it's maybe pointing straight up in a couple hours, and then just flip it around as the sun moves to the other side of the sky. If you had the sun moving across the sky like this, you'd have to tilt it a little bit, maybe every 30 to 40 minutes. But that's all we're going to have to do is make one turn today. And again, we'll come back at the end of the day and we'll show you the finished product right before we eat it. So here we are, and I tried to get you a shot of the thermostat. I think you can see it there. We're about halfway through cooking. The temperature is about 325 degrees, and I just rotated the oven about 90 degrees because the sun is now directly overhead. And we'll be back later and show you what it looks like on the inside here. All right, so we've gone ahead and it's been cooking for about 4.5, 5 hours now. That's going to be long enough. We're not ready to eat yet. It's hot out. It's going to be really hot food, so we'll eat a bit later. But I figured we'd go ahead and shoot the video now and show you what we've got going on here. And one thing I got to point about the solar oven, when you open it, you've got to be careful. Just make no mistake about it. It is hot in there, about 350 degrees. And go ahead and take it out. Careful not to touch the metal. I'll let the camera lady get it zoomed in on the pot. When she tells me she's ready, I'll go ahead and take the lid off.
All right, go ahead, honey.
All right. So there we go. And if you can zoom in there, you can see that's just beautiful port juice, apples, onions, and it's actually bubbling and boiling right now. So that's how much heat we can generate just using the sun. We'll have a good meal tonight. Solar cooking, give it a shot. It'll give you one more step toward independence. This is a completely passive system, no electricity required. As you can see, with the sun alone, you can cook just about anything, honestly. So give that a shot. We'll come back to you soon with another video.